Good afternoon. What a day. Honestly, this morning, the weigh-in video that we put on TikTok and then obviously uploaded to our page on Facebook as well. Now, the people on TikTok have been fantastic. Complete different kettle of fish. The person on Facebook, wowzers. Last time I checked, there was 90 something replies to her first initial comment. And in 2025, I honestly can't believe that there are still grown adults on social media. I don't think they should be allowed social media, some of them, because they've obviously got the brain capacity of a 5-year-old. Because I don't mind people coming with their opinions, all the rest of it. Now, it's all centred around me saying that he'd not been on Mounjaro for a few months. What I meant by that was, when he was in hospital in November, he came off of the Mounjaro. He then went back on it, but only went back on it for a couple of weeks, and then said, do you know what, whilst I'm ill, I'm going to come off this, get myself right, and then think about going back on it. So he came back off of it. So if you don't count those couple of weeks, he's been off it since November, since he was in hospital. So that's what I meant by for a good few months. It's probably what, November, December, couple of months, 8 weeks, something like that, if you don't count the 2 weeks in between that he went back on it. So my bad if that came across as like wrong. But for somebody to then say you're not a slim fella is a bit fat shamey, really, isn't it, to start with? Like, are we still doing that in this day and age? Obviously. But then to go on people's comments when they've had, like, when people have said to her, like, well, what you've said is like not on, the way that she started going off, to which then she would go on their profiles and pick fault with their appearance. Like a 5-year-old. Calling people's noses, calling people ugly. Like, oh my God, in this day and age, it's like, I'm all for having a bit of like a little bit of go back at each other, a bit of a dance in the comments, if you like. Sort of like defending yourself against each other with words. But when them words are just like picking on people's looks and appearances, I just think that's just, nah. That's just like, that's childish. That's pathetic. It's disgusting. It's like as women as well, you're supposed to build women up, not tear them down. Not pick on them for what they look like. I think, as my last thought on this, if you are going to go at somebody's appearance, you better make sure that you are Miss Universe to start with. If you're not, then you have absolutely no right picking on somebody else's appearance. So that is me on a Friday afternoon. Have a fabulous one, guys. Stay kind to each other and enjoy your weekend.